Hello, I'm calling from the Trib. I'd like to confirm a quote.
Getting around in 2 hours. We come my deadline.
How much money was involved? Was it over $1,000? Was it over $10,000?
Is all smoked up. You said there'd be no smoking.
How am I going to stop 200 people who come here for a good time from smoking?
There's hay in there, sawdust, there's flammables. You gotta be stupid or crazy to smoke in this kind of a barn.
Well, boys ain't stupid.
The deal was no smoking.
There are 2 more Jacksons for being so white.
Breaks her neck in these running shoes, at least she'll be going out in style.
If they don't fit her right, tell her to bring them back.
Don't worry, I will. Barney? Barney?
Interview the shrink or the patient?
Both.
That's not clear. Who's suing who?
Everyone. She's suing the doctor for malpractice for seducing her, and he's got a countersuit claiming that she didn't follow his instructions.
What kind of suit is that?
Malpatient?
Mr. Hill.
Oh, hi.
I'm sorry. I said I'd call as soon as I got in this morning. I have only just arrived.
It's okay.
Barney's gone.
Gone?
Maybe the Times offered him more money and went over to them.
I'll have everyone keep an eye out for him.
Well, he's not gone from the building. I left him in the car in a parking lot. When I returned, he was gone.
Did you leave the window open?
Just a crack to get some air.
So someone opened the door and let him out. Kids, maybe.
Or burglars.
I thought about that. I thought someone might be after the radio, but nothing's missing.
Or maybe they started to break in. When they opened the door, Barney got scared and ran off. And then they didn't find anything they wanted and left.
I thought about that, too.
Did you check around the parking lot?
For nearly 3 hours. The hardest part was driving away without him.
I hate to ask this, but don't people steal dogs? And some dogs are pretty valuable.
I paid $30 for Barney when he was a puppy. He's no show dog. Anyone who knows dogs would know that.
He's probably scared, hiding someplace. He'll turn up.
Yeah.
Dogs are incredible about that. I had a mutt once named Robert.
Robert?
Yeah, Robert. I was moving to a new apartment, making trips to carry stuff over. Robert was going to be my last trip, but he must have thought I was going to leave him. When I came back from one trip, he was gone. That night, he was waiting for me on the doorstep of my new apartment, trying to look casual. He'd walked all the way across Detroit. They'd only seen the new place once.
Well, while we're waiting for Barney to ring the doorbell, I'm going to run an ad in tonight's edition.
That's a good idea.
Just keep good thoughts. Barney's pretty sharp.
Thank you.
You're not lousy.
You want me to drive by the pound later?
Good idea. Maybe we'll get lucky.
I told you we didn't have a Yorkie. See, Yorkies are popular little guys. Either the owner comes by or folks take them pretty much.
If a dog comes in, can anyone claim it?
Yeah, after 7 days. We keep them for 7 days in case the owner shows up.
And if a dog were picked up in the area of Dana and Van Ness, this is where it would come?
Yeah, this is it. How'd you lose your dog?
It's my publisher's dog. She left him in her car in a parking lot, and when she came back, he was gone.
Well, yeah, he probably won't be showing up then. Somebody probably took him.
Well, it wasn't a show dog or even very expensive.
Oh, that's only one of the reasons that people steal dogs. Vivisection people take them sometimes. People take them for their kids. And then dog fighters will nab them.
Dog fighters?
Yeah, those are people that train dogs to fight. You own a dog?
Me? No.
See anyone here you'd like to take home?
I'd like to take all of them.
Yeah.
But I live in a small apartment, and I'm never home.
Oh, that's okay. I just thought I'd ask.
If you do find a Yorkie, would you call me here?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Bye.
Have you seen Barney? Have you seen my dog?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I work in Dixon's Foods. That's in the shopping center where the ad said you lost a little Yorkie, right?
That's right.
Well, yesterday I was getting the empty carts, and I saw this pickup truck with dogs in cages in the back. Then this guy threw a tarp over the dogs, and they drove off. I thought, boy, that's a crummy way to treat a dog. Then I saw your ad, and I wondered if maybe they were dog nappers or something.
What time was this?
Boy, that's hard to say. Maybe around 10:15.
That's just the time I was there. Now, can you describe the truck?
Sure, it was a gray Chevy pickup. 68 or 69.
Okay, that's good. Now, is there anything you remember about the license plate?
Sure, all of it. It was Kong 12. Because I thought, boy, 12 people wanted that same dumb license plate. That's K-O-N-G, 12.
You're a very observant young man, and you've earned part of that reward, whether it leads to Barney or not.
Oh, no, I don't want a reward. I just hope you get your dog back.
Julie, get me the police.
This must be it, the home of Kong 12. Well, let's take a look.
I don't think anybody lives here. The house looks empty.
Maybe they just don't have furniture.
Hey, Joe, you can't go back there.
Can we look at this?
Come on, Joe. We shouldn't be back here.
What is this?
You got me. Some kind of exercise equipment?
For roughly small people.
Hey, Joe, look at this. Dog collars.
Barney, this is Matthew Pinchon.
will continue in a moment here on A&E.
We were told you could help us.
I was hoping you could help me.
We heard you were one of the most informed people about dogfighting in this area.
No, I'm the most informed person on dogfighting in this area.
Like I told you on the phone, we traced the Con 12 license plate to a house, but the people had moved on.
You're not going to catch up with them that easy.
You know?
Yes, and it's not Kong 12, it's Kong the 12th. It's the last in the line of champions.
Who are they?
Dogfighters.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Lou, this is Jim Lawrence from the Humane Society.
Lou Grant.
Hello.
Hi.
Jim thinks they were dog fighters.
Dog fighters.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about people who fight dogs for sport?
That's right.
People really do that.
More people all the time. You can find a dog fight almost any weekend in almost any state.
California?
That's one of the largest, along with Texas and Ohio and Florida and Tennessee and Georgia and Pennsylvania. The list goes on.
We don't hear about it.
They don't want you to. It's all very secretive.
You'd think we would have heard about something like this eventually.
Looks like you have.
Okay. So what's a dog fight?
Well, they use a special breed of dog with a couple of variations, usually called a pit bull. It's a very compact animal. It's very muscular, has a broad chest. It's got jaws like a steel trap. There's no other breed that you stand a chance against it.
What about German Shepherds or Doberman?
No, they wouldn't last 5 minutes. These dogs don't need to be trained to fight. It's bred into them. But the owners will condition them for months. They bring them up to a fighting peak. That's what all those devices were you saw in the backyard.
I see.
They had a cat mill right here. They put a chicken or a small animal, tie him in that cage, put the dog here, and he chases them around in a circle.
Inventive.
Mm-hmm. Then when the dog is ready, they drive him to a pit, sometimes thousands of miles. What it all boils down to is two dogs fighting each other for sometimes 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours?
That's right. Until one of them can't fight anymore. Usually one or both of them dies, not always in the pit, sometimes after because of dehydration or they're all chewed up.
Something else isn't clear to me. Do you think the people who took our publisher's dog were dog fighters?
That's right. I think it's a bunch I've been tracing for the last year.
But you also said they only fight this special breed.
That's right.
Well?
Well, they didn't take the little Yorkie to fight in the pit. They took him for the conditioning that I was talking about. They let their dogs go after smaller dogs. It's called bloodying the dog. It gives them a taste for the kill.
Come in, gentlemen. Did that lead pan out at all?
Mrs. Pynchon, I'm afraid we have bad news.
What? Just tell me.
Looks like Barney is dead.
Oh. What do you mean? Looks like. Did you see him? Was he found?
Sort of.
We're pretty certain that those people in the parking lot did take Barney, and we're pretty positive they killed him. I'm sorry.
No, I don't understand. Now, these people stole Barney. Why would they kill him?
The crummy people. The details don't really matter.
They matter to me.
The people who fight dogs, Mrs. Pynchon, and they took Barney and they killed him.
How did Barney die?
It seems they took Barney and used him to train their dog for fighting.
Did you see Barney's body, Mr. Rossi?
No.
Then the police did.
We never found Barney's body, actually.
How do you know this happened?
We found this place where they'd been training these fighting dogs, and we found some collars of animals that were missing, and Barney's was there.
You have his collar? Well, I would like to see it.
It's Barney's collar, all right.
Mr. Rossi. No.
Lou, I'd like to...
You got it.
At 15 minutes, the courageous red dog was chewing through Sinbad's left thigh. Three-time champion Sinbad was gripping at Bongo's throat. At 2 hours and 11 minutes, Sinbad lay bleeding and vanquished. The newcomer Bongo had passed the supreme test. It's incredible.
What's that, Rossi?
A Dogfight magazine.
Dogfight magazine?
Advertises dogs for stud, challenges other owners to fights, reports on conventions.
Conventions?
Large fights.
Gamest dog I ever saw. Real game, very game. What is all this?
Gameness is the most desirable quality in these fighting dogs. It's more important than fighting ability or strength. It means aggressiveness and tenacity. It's the dog who is most game for the fight, no matter how chewed up after 2 hours or whatever, who wins.
How are we going after this?
It's not going to be easy. Most of the time, law enforcement and the press get frustrated, don't have the resources, and give up. These people are extremely secretive about what they're doing and very shrewd.
On all sides of this story. Tonight can be very game.
All entrants, bring your dogs to the ring. Maintain 10 feet distance between your dogs. It's a show rule. 10 feet distance. All right, 288, a little more distance, please. Entrance, when you get in position, do not face your dogs. Please, do not face your dogs.
I don't know. I always pictured a dog show as being more posh.
Some are. The purpose of this one, though, is to show the dogs in a range for fights.
And all those ribbons and prizes, that's just camouflage?
Now, it serves a purpose. The owners feel that if they're ever brought up in court on charges that they're raising dogs to fight, they just show the judge the ribbons, and it proves that they're raising the dogs for show.
And it works.
All the time.
Look over there. Gray Chevy pickup. That's, Can you read the license plate through your lens?
Nevada. Nevada plates. Well, they've changed them, of course.
Those are the guys that took Mrs. Pynchon's dog.
Do not face your dog.
Probably.
Aren't you gonna nab them?
Get into position, gentlemen.
In the first place, I work for the Humane Society, not the police. In the second place, they're not doing anything illegal. Thirdly, I'm here today just for my education.
And mine.
No, mine. You're just along here for the ride.
I'm gonna go talk to some of these people, if you don't mind.
Have fun.
It's cute. Cute puppy. Was he some kind of a boxer?
Sort of a Staffordshire.
It's English, isn't it?
That's right.
Aren't they the kind some people fight?
Are they?
I was just wondering.
Excuse me, huh?
Have a nice chat.
Oh, very engaging. Very warm.
What's happening with the fighting dogs?
Lawrence is on the trail of the guys who took Barney, working at his own slow pace. It seems the only way to really nail these guys is at a fight.
When are they going to take you to a fight?
Well, I'm dependent on Lawrence on that, as he likes to remind me. There might be a fight tonight, and there might be a raid. If there is, I can go along. I'm waiting for the call now. Huh? Rossi. Okay. Okay. I got it. Right. Bye.
Well?
We're on.
Jim Ogans, Earl Mazel, Joe Rossi. You ready?
Yeah, I got 3 men up on the ridge, and I got 4 more getting into position on the road down below.
Good. My information says that it's going down in that house down the holler.
Hold on, we'll be ready to move anytime now. Okay, whenever you want to go.
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E. A&E returns to Lou Grant.
Sheriff, open up. We have a warrant to search the premises.
Come on in. We're all secure here.
Too late. Too late. We missed them.
Where are they?
They're gone.
What do you mean they're gone? I thought you were so damn good at this. I thought it was supposed to be a dog fight.
There was. Obviously, they left in a hurry. They left their pit. They left the scales they weigh the dogs on. We didn't miss them by much.
Hey, Jim. Take a look in here. We got a dog that's been pretty badly mauled. He's also been shot in the head.
They shot him because he was too far gone?
No, never. Shot him because he lost.
I just can't get rid of his leash. It's too final.
I know.
Anyway, I will try out your suggestion on our financial people.
You can talk about Barney.
No, I can't. It's embarrassing being in mourning for a dog. We are, after all, newspaper people. We have to deal constantly with human tragedy on such a large scale. I miss him.
Of course. You don't have to be embarrassed.
I don't like that sort of thing when people say dogs are people. Barney was just a dog. But you know, he was such good company.
Sit down, Jim. We're going to have to accept the fact that we're dealing with a very shrewd and cunning enemy.
But you had information.
Yeah, but when you're working on a tip like that, it's hit or miss. Actually, we came pretty close.
And came up with nothing.
Okay, Jim, what do you need to nail these guys?
We need some very careful investigation over many months with about 5 times the manpower that I have available to me.
Can't you get help from the police departments?
Not much. There's a couple guys here and there. You met Ogans and Mazel. They're pretty knowledgeable about this stuff, but most people in law enforcement don't know much about dog fighting or care.
Why?
Well, I think you people have to take some of the blame for that. I haven't read much about this in the L.A. Trib. The cops did make a bust a little while ago, and you did cover it.
All right.
It's page 6, section 2, 1 paragraph.
Listen, you get these guys, it'll be page 1. But can you do it?
I've got a lot of leads working. I could infiltrate a group of dog fighters who are having a convention soon. There'll be fighters from all over the area. Kong and Company may be here. But they know me. I'm burned. Now, Ogans and Mazel are away on some other stuff this time of year. I have put in a request for funds for another man, which probably won't go through, but even if it does, it'll be too late.
Maybe I can help.
You just write the story, that'll help.
I mean, help investigate. These guys don't know me.
You be sure of what you're offering, because I'll accept.
Okay, Lou?
We got a terrific story out of it.
And maybe we'll get these people. I'm not going to hesitate on this one. It's approved. Russ is yours.
You're going to be coming face to face with people whose idea of a good time is to watch animals tear each other apart in a pit. And you're going to have to get them to accept you.
You just get me in.
I can't even do that, but I can put you where they'll come to you.
Okay. Yeah? Regular?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be interested in selling your dog, would you?
As a matter of fact, no.
You from around here?
Here, there, and everywhere.
I was just wondering if you knew some place that might be selling dogs that tight.
Nope.
Huh. Sure is a fine-looking animal you got back there.
Thank you.
Somebody knows what they're doing.
You appreciate the breed, then?
You a cop?
What if I am?
It'll be 1160.
Hey, man, I'm not a cop.
What are you, then?
I'm the owner of the next 42-pound champion in this county, which, if he wins, I just might use to stud, which could mean a pup to an interested party.
Would I get to see how this champ performs?
Well, you might, partner. You just might.
I stopped by a pet shop during lunch.
Oh, it'd be sweet.
Mrs. Pinchon's been missing Barney. I thought maybe this little guy might help.
You were right. That's the thing to do. When you lose a dog, you get another one right away.
Mm-hmm. It'd be a great distraction for it. You know, feeding him, watching him grow.
Paper training him?
Well, yeah.
We asked her to come down here.
Actually, she thinks we want to talk about the carpet for the city room.
You better hide your little friend. Here she comes.
Here, you take it. Keep him out of sight.
I'm not so sure about the carpeting. It's a lot less noisy in here with the VDTs anyway, isn't it?
That's a good idea, Mrs.
Actually, we wanted you to come down so we could talk about a kind of special addition to the staff.
Special edition.
Someone for the 8th floor.
Yeah, we've already acquired him. Donovan? Comes with a week's supply of kibble. We can give you all the newspaper you want.
Go ahead, you can pick him up.
No, I don't think so.
He's yours, Mrs. Pinchon. From us.
No. No, I'm sorry. No.
So you out of Ohio?
Mm-hmm. That's why I was into dogs. You never heard of Arab? 3-time winner with Brutus in 1 hour, 43 minutes.
Yeah, he was yours.
Black male, 50 pounds.
Peanuts out there is going to do a job on Mr. Kong, I guarantee you.
Kong?
Yeah, you know the Kongs?
Who doesn't?
Mr. King Kong, ding dong.
Viet Cong.
Viet Cong? Well, Peanuts out there is going to bomb his guts out.
Yeah, Peanut's got such courage, man, like I've never seen before.
Righteous game?
Let me tell you, his sire scratched in his last match with 2 broken legs. Had to drag himself across the line. And this animal's even more beautiful. Okay, I'm all set.
You ever seen this?
Oh, we don't have much clan where I'm from.
Clan? This guy's funny.
Hey, where'd you put that box?
It's right behind you, you know me?
Jeez, wisdom there.
I told you not to scare him.
Little booger tried to scratch me.
There you go. Easy, babe.
Come on.
Easy, babe. I know, I know. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I know it's tough, isn't it?
Okay. Be back in nothing flat.
You want another beer?
Sure.
God, I love this sport.
How long you been doing it?
Well, I was always raised around dogs, you know. But I've only been into it heavy for about, I'd say, 6 years. But I gotta tell you something, man. When I see that dog going across that pit, that's me going across. That's me grabbing a hold of that other dog by the chin and locking on. You understand what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah, the pit. I'll tell you something else. It's one of the few places left in this crummy world where a man has a chance to show his honor, his courage, his raw grit. And damn if it isn't the most fun that a man can have out of bed in this county. In or out of bed.
How long you and Max been partners?
Max, about 2 years. Max is all right. He doesn't have much education, but he knows dogs, and he loves dogs. That man really loves dogs.
Put him away in 30 seconds.
30 seconds, all right! That dog is red-eyed.
Yeah, that old boy's ready. What'd you think about that?
That's super.
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E.
What can I offer you tonight? Beef stew? Chicken parts Algonquin? Can I interest you in the bisque of liver? Chicken? Okay. Can you wait a minute? Just let me get that. Hello?
I'm in.
In where?
They're taking me with them to a convention.
Where?
They don't even know yet.
You sure they don't suspect you?
They think I'm one of them looking to get back into the action.
Well, can you let Lawrence take over now?
I've got to play this out. Call Lawrence and tell him to meet me in back of the gas station at noon. He'll know what that is.
Okay.
Hey, Lou, you can't believe the things these people do. It's unbelievable.
Well, we knew that going in.
Well, it's worse than we thought.
Oh, so you be careful.
You bet.
Oh, no. Here I am fixing you a nice gourmet dinner, and you have to get in the trash.
So they took this cat. It was just a kitten.
I think he's going to have a bulge here on the right side.
And then they took this pillowcase.
I know. How does it look?
No, it'll be all right. Really, you got to listen to this. As someone who loves animals.
Wait a minute. I'm not an animal lover. When you write that article, don't make me out to be one of those bleeding hearts.
No chance of that.
I respect animals. I get along with them.
It's people you don't get along with, huh?
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Try it.
Mary had a fleece was white as snow. It's good. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Yes. Take care of yourself.
Billy?
What's up, Lou?
They're watching you. You seem lonely.
Lonely?
Yeah. You know, working hard, going home to an empty apartment. No one to talk to about all the hassles of the day.
You saw all that, huh?
It's written all over you.
Well, I'm okay. I'm pretty independent, but sure, sometimes I get lonely. It's just the job, right? I mean, yes, sometimes I think it would be wonderful if there were someone waiting for me when I got home.
How about a dog?
You mean a little Yorkie puppy?
How about it?
No, Lou. I wouldn't want you to get lonely.
Hey, Lou. How's the little dog?
Great. Real cute. You want him?
No. Did you hear from Rossi?
He made contact. They accepted him. He's going to a convention.
Where?
Today.
Want to be kept posted.
Donovan?
Yeah, Lou.
I've been watching you. You look lonely.
The organizer said 2:10. He'll call it 2:10. I just wanted to get us here a little early so we'd be on the safe side.
It's okay with me. I got the day off.
Hey, he knows he's going to a fight. It's his first fight. He knows it.
Sure he knows.
You one beautiful animal.
He's telling his boys, get me to the fight on time.
Hey, you want me to give him something to keep him from getting wired?
Nah, just talk to him. He'll be all right. Right on time. Yellow. Blue Lady Nighter? See you there. We won the toss, so we watched their dog first. Last year, a guy mixed nicotine sulfate with silicone. Yeah, it didn't wash off with regular soap. And when my dog grabbed a hold of the other one, he got paralyzed. But Max and I know what to do now. Listen, I got a side bet of $1,000. Now, I can't give you any of that, but I can find you some action.
Oh, thanks. Next time, I don't know this animal yet.
It's up to you.
Lou Grant will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Day one.
What's everyone hanging around for?
Oh, just finishing up.
I'm taking off real soon.
Any word from Rossi?
Nothing yet.
You might not hear from him at all. He might call you at home.
That's true.
Well, good night. And if you hear anything, give us a ring.
Everybody in!
Cage $40.
It is very amazing. A hell of a fighter. Hey, Peanut. He doesn't have any years, but he's a damn good fighter. But you can bet on. If you're going to bet on anything, you better bet on Peanut. That's calm.
Everybody, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to this tournament. Now, we have some of the finest and most famous animals in the country meeting here today. Whee! from as far away as Toledo, Ohio. Now, we'll be fighting by strict Cajun rules. And we're going to stick to the rules. And we're all going to have a good time. Now, our first match today in the 42-pound class, Lynn Huskies Peanuts. Challenges two-time champion Kong. Owned by Guy and Nancy Buford. Gentlemen, pitch your dogs.
Get up, Peanuts. Get up, Peanuts. Come on.
I gotta leave.
Sorry, pal. Nobody leaves after the match starts.
Well, it hasn't started yet.
Nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, face your dogs. Face your dogs. Where do you think you're going, my friend?
Well, nowhere, guess.
You guessed right. This guy was at the show last week asking a lot of questions.
Yeah? Yeah, right. Yeah, you were there, too.
Yeah, I was there, too. But I'm not a cop.
Hey, man, I'm not a cop now.
You're something.
No, I'm not a cop now.
Suck his mic. Come on.
All right, this is the Sheriff's Department. All under arrest. Stay right where you are. Put your hands on your head.
You know, it's really hard to sit here and watch you struggling like that, Rossi.
Friend of yours here to see you.
Oh, Lawrence. How's it going?
It's okay.
We wanted to get you something, but we didn't know what, so...
The Humane Society T-shirt. It's terrific.
We really appreciate what you did.
Cut it out, will you? If I can write a story that'll help the DA nail these guys in, it's all worth it.
Oh. What kind of penalties will they get?
Well, actually, we have a very strong law, but in the past, the most they've gotten is a $50 fine.
$50 fine?
But that was before we had the kind of story you were going to write. It'll make a difference. Keep in touch.
Well, I finally found a program you like. Let's go see who it is. Mrs. Pinchon.
Good evening, Mr. Grant.
Come in, come in.
Thank you.
Would you like something to drink?
Oh, no, I didn't come to impose.
Well, sit down, sit down.
How's the puppy?
Oh, he's just fine.
Good.
Yeah, I'm teaching him to fetch. He picked it right up.
Really, that's terrific.
Mm-hmm. He's a smart little guy. We got off to a rocky start, but I'm starting to like having him around.
Oh.
Isn't he a cute little guy?
Yes. Well.
What?
Oh, I came here tonight after the shock of losing Barney. I just couldn't consider another dog. But I keep thinking about that puppy you got me. I thought maybe I should take him. But of course, I didn't know that you'd become attached to him. Well, hello there, young man. How you doing?
He's yours.
Did the magnificent culture of Atlantis really exist? Join us on a search for the lost civilization tonight on an all-new Ancient Mysteries. Now, Angie Dickinson plays a cop caught up in a dangerous drug ring on Police Story, next on A&E.